Okay, so all that's left are the 4 motor mount bolts. And I was originally going to just use the breaker bar with the sockets because it looked pretty simple, but again, clearance issues. So I started on the left side of the motor, and what I ended up using was just a box wrench that fit in there. And I actually used a little mini sledgehammer just to gently tap the box wrench to break these loose. And once they were loose, once they were broken free, which was simple enough, now the gear wrench is fine to get them off the rest of the way. So I'm going to do that process again on this one. And what it looks like I'm going to have to do, you know, there's always a difficult one. That one's the last one, and that's going to be the most difficult. And I tried the wrench in there and everything with all the hoses. I'm going to take the oil filter off because that's definitely getting in the way. And I think once that's out of the way, it'll make it easier. So I'm going to do that right now. Okay, so everything's off. The 4 bolts are out of the engine mounts, and it's ready to come out. But the last step that we have to do is slide the motor forward to disconnect it from the jet drive right here. So we're gonna use a 2x4 to slide the motor forward so this disengages. And that's actually what you would have to do to take the supercharger belt off. So we're gonna do that right now. Don't slide it too far because you obviously don't want it sliding off the mounts. All right, and that'll do it. Maybe another smidge. Okay, and that's it. You know, if you'll see here how far I slid it forward on the mounts, you know, obviously it's still on top of the mount significantly. You want to slide it forward just enough to disconnect it from the drive. Okay? You don't want to slide it. You've got to be very careful. Don't slide it forward so far it falls off the mount. That would be bad. Just right there was enough. So now we're going to get our engine hoist set up and get this bad boy out of here. All right, so we've got the motor disassembled, hooked up to the hoist. Hoist is set up. I didn't video that. You guys can figure that out on your own. It's chained up to the front and the back, and we're going to lift it out now very carefully. Making sure not to hit that.
Gonna come right off.
So the problem we're having is the clearance here. This engine mount is hitting there, and the oil filter housing is also hitting towards the front. So I don't know if this is the right way to do it, but we're going to take this off to buy enough clearance here. So there you go, folks. It's got two little studs that hold it on there in addition to the bolts. Those tabs.
Hey, this hose doesn't need to, it's just sticking out. Why don't we just,
Clip it. Let's clip that. Here.
or I can just slide it out.
No, here. Clip that zip tie. Give yourself.
That's better. That's better.
Just let that hang. I think that goes.
We're gonna leave that loose.
Yeah, that's all.
All right, let's go up a little bit and see if this time we don't get pressure.
Keep it moving. Keep it moving.
Still good?
Yeah. We're good. We're good. Send her on up. We're good all around.
Oh, yeah. All right. All right, coming up.
Come on, Mr. Hoist. Just like 5 more inches. We'll be out here.
I'm good. I'm sure there's nothing there.
Nope, just
We
hoses.
needed- That was just all we needed to.
We are good.
We're clear.
We are clear
Just this hose.
of the hull. We are clear.
Take that hose.
We are free and clear.